We sometimes spend an inordinate amount of effort blaming ourselves for mistakes that we make and feeling disappointed and depressed and like we failed. I've got some advice for you on the real value of what a simple mistake can be. And we'll explore that in this episode of the VOHeroes podcast. Sometimes our first instinct is to just beat ourselves up when we make a simple mistake. And we make all kinds of different levels of mistake. We make egregious mistakes, we make simple mistakes, we make honest mistakes, we make really devastating mistakes, we make careless mistakes. All of these mistakes can lead us to feel less than, to lead us to feel like we are just awful. We shouldn't be doing this. It gives rise to episodes of imposter syndrome and so much more. And the biggest lesson I've learned about mistakes, especially ones that you wouldn't even have known you were making because you didn't have enough information or you didn't have enough experience, are that they're gifts. They're blessings for those of you that are looking for blessings. They are learning opportunities that you should treasure. There's no shame in making an honest mistake, a mistake of inexperience. There's no shame in making any mistake, truly, even ones that you should have known better. But the ones that are early on in your process as you're learning something, or you've only done it a few times and you haven't quite burnished in the muscle memory of a process or a procedure, those are moments that feed you. Those are moments that you learn what not to do. And they're really valuable. Don't dismiss that value in your effort to beat yourself up. First of all, it's unnecessary. What you'll find is experienced voice talent and actors, when they flub a line or they make a mistake or something happens where they have to do a pickup, they'll just simply say, let's pick that up. As opposed to, oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me today. They don't beat themselves up, and they don't waste the time of the producers and the directors that they're working with in doing that. They just simply, let's start that again. Let's do a pickup. Let's do that again. They just go with it. It happens all the time, even to the most experienced people. And if you don't have experience, if you haven't encountered a certain situation and you make a mistake, you make a misjudgment, a miscalculation, it's okay. In fact, it's a good thing. I know it's hard to imagine that something that isn't a success could be a good thing. But imagine the value of knowing now what not to do, right? Does this make sense to you? Is this something that's a reframe for you? As my friend Michael Kostroff says, there's a reframe available for you for that. Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to find out. Hit the like button if you like what you're hearing. You can subscribe to the channel. You can even click on this digital bell that notifies you when a new episode comes out. We'd love to have you do that. I'd appreciate it very much. And you can also pass this on to an actor that you think might be beating themselves up a little bit too much for their honest mistakes. I'm David H. Lawrence the 17th. I thank you so much for watching and for listening. And I will see you in the next episode of the VOHeroes podcast.